welcome back to the Canada Specialist Program series. Lovely to have Michaela back with us in this series again this year. Michaela, we are moving now to the spectacular Northern Lights and more, so I will let you take it away.
Yes, thank you. Yes, welcome to the Northwest Territories. We'll start with the location. Highlighted in green is the Northwest Territories. They're located centrally in between the Yukon on the left and Nunavut on the right, and above BC, Alberta, and Saskatchewan. They cover 1,170,000 square kilometers, which is about 5 times the size of the UK, just to put it into perspective. The total population is only about 45,000 people, and 20,000 of us live in Yellowknife. This means we have plenty of wide open spaces to escape the city life and connect with nature. And to show you how spectacular the NWT truly are, I brought a short video for the introduction.
It's the eternal feeling, the drive for something greater, an unspoken desire of untamable wilderness, where the skies dance and the people smile. Place that will change you. It is the Northwest Territories.
So how do you get here? Yellowknife is the NWT's capital city and welcomes daily flight service on Air Canada, WestJet, and Canadian North. Our key access hubs are actually Toronto, which is fairly new and combines well with the tour that Tilly has just presented. I've just done this on a FAM in September with some UK tour operators, and we all had a blast, so a great combination. You can also access Yellowknife from Vancouver, Calgary, and Edmonton. I have included direct flight times from certain cities to Yellowknife, and as you can see, it actually doesn't take very long to travel to the NWT, even though there are no non-stop flights from Europe. As you've seen in the video, the NWT are known for our spectacular northern lights. We have 2 Aurora seasons here. The fall season begins mid-August and goes until early October. The second season is our winter season and runs from late November to early April. The reason why we don't promote Aurora typically in October and early November is the fact that we see most of our snowfall occurring during this time, which causes a lot of overcast skies and very little aurora. So during the 2 aurora seasons, there is an approximately 98% chance of seeing the aurora, which is higher than anywhere else in the world. And over the course of a year, you will be able to view the aurora 240 nights. So the reason for Yellowknife being known as the Aurora capital of the world is explained in this graphic. Specifically, the location of Yellowknife, it's situated underneath the Aurora Oval with the highest percentage of seeing the northern lights. Unlike destinations like Iceland and Finland, Yellowknife is a pretty much flat destination with no mountains here and away from oceans, which typically create cloud cover. So the NWT being away from these things makes it the best place on Earth to view the aurora. And actually in September, we've reached 4 out of 4 nights that we spent there and saw aurora every evening. So just to give you a better visual of our aurora seasons, here's a map illustrating just that. You will notice that the midnight sun hinders our view of the lights most of the summer. We would actually have more nights if we didn't have 24-hour daylights in the summer, with the northern lights then returning mid-August. In October, freeze-up happens, and with it comes the cloudy weather in October and November, and the lights will return then. So I've brought another short video so we can all do some aurora watching together now.
What if we told you there was a place where the sky comes alive? Where winter will warm your soul? Would you believe it? The world's best auroras. Another secret of the Northwest Territories. Spectacular Northwest Territories. Discover our secrets.
Yes, that's just what it looked like. I want to go back right away. So I've mentioned that we only have about 45,000 people living here. This means we have more wildlife than people, and it's a spectacular destination to view all sorts of animals, such as bears, black bears, grizzlies, bald eagle, wolves. and lynx, moose, fox, caribou, bison, and even muskox. It's in fact one of the very few places in the world where you can view muskox. Banks Island in the Western Arctic is home to about 47,000 muskoxen, but you're also able to spot them in other areas such as Diadeneneni National Park that I'll talk about later, or Ivavik. A destination of this size is ideal for RV trips. The NWT and the Yukon are the only two territories where wild camping is officially allowed. You can stay overnight anywhere where it's not officially forbidden or where you don't block or disturb anyone else. Our campground season is from mid-May to mid-September, and as you can see, they're pretty spacious. Popular road trip routes include the Dempster and the Western Arctic, which is Canada's newest road trip from Inuvik to Tuktoyaktuk all the way to the Arctic Ocean, or the Waterfalls Nature route in the south of the NWT, which is an excellent combination with Alberta and British Columbia, and you will see 7 spectacular waterfalls on this route. But today we're going to focus on a particularly charming and fairly new travel combination with that new Air Canada flight from Toronto to Yellowknife that's operating year-round. It brings up new possibilities of combining a city trip to Toronto and a side trip into the wilderness of the Northwest Territories. The region around Yellowknife, the NWT's capital city, is also known for Great Slave Lake, the deepest lake in North America, and it's also the 10th largest fresh body of water in the world. Canada's newest national park, Diadeneneni, is located on the east arm of the Great Slave Lake and brings the total number of national parks within the territory to 6 national parks. So this is an aerial shot of Yellowknife. First-time visitors are often surprised by the amount of amenities and services this capital city has to offer while being surrounded by pure nature. Rich in history, Yellowknife offers many opportunities to experience the North's cultural heritage. A must-see when visiting Yellowknife is the spectacular Prince of Wales Northern Heritage Centre, with free daily tours, self-guided or with a tour guide, whatever you prefer. This stunning museum houses important artifacts, exhibits, and information that reflects the heritage of the Northwest Territories and its peoples and cultures. The Northwest Territories is actually the diamond capital of North America. We're home to 3 producing diamond mines, generating the vast majority of Canada's diamond wealth. All 3 mines are located in our most remote regions and employ thousands of people and are one of the biggest private contributors to the North's economy. You can stop by the NWT Diamond Center in Yellowknife for a history lesson about the diamond mines with an interactive exhibit and even purchase a northern diamond or a piece of jewelry to bring home if your budget allows. It's a great souvenir of your trip in the NWT. So where do you stay? I'm just going to go through these slides quickly, but in the recording, you'll be able to view everything. Our signature hotel in Yellowknife is the Explorer Hotel. It's the largest here with 259 rooms, recently underwent extensive renovations, and has the only Aurora suite, which would be great for VIP clients with your own private balcony to view the Northern Lights. Chateau Nova is the newest hotel built in Yellowknife, 216 guest rooms with a mix of standard rooms and suites with full kitchens, lots of space for families, for example, and they also offer on-site dining, and all hotels offer complimentary airport transport. It's located right downtown Yellowknife. The Nova Inn was previously the Days Inn. It's conveniently located just off downtown Yellowknife and just steps away from Old Town. It has a mix of standard rooms and kitchen suites, and they also have on-site dining. So talking about nature again, Diadeneneni National Park protects a 27,000 square kilometer area of pristine waters, boreal forests, and Canadian Shield. Diadeneneni comes from the language of the Dene people here, native to this area, and means land of our ancestors. With its red granite cliffs, peninsulas, canyons, and waterfalls, this new national park is home to caribou and other furry quadrupeds such as lynx, wolves, foxes, wolverines, moose, black bears, and also some muskox. An accommodation in Diadeneneni would be this fly-in, fly-out lodge called Frontier Lodge. It recently changed ownership and is now owned by the local First Nations group. We're very excited about this lodge for their wilderness viewing trips, their Aurora packages, and incredible Indigenous culture programs. Also, something to note is that Frontier Lodge offers women's wellness retreats, which includes morning meditation practices and sacred traditional healing ceremonies, all while exploring Canada's newest national park. This lodge is the place that we visited just in September. It's a luxurious fly-in, fly-out lodge called Blatchford Lake Lodge that can be reached from Yellowknife. Blatchford Lodge is an all-season luxury wilderness resort located in the rugged wilderness of the NWT, around 100 kilometers or only 25 minutes by floatplane southeast of Yellowknife. Guests land on Blatchford Lake, virtually right outside the front door. In the summer on floats, in the winter on skis, many miles from roads or national suppliers of electricity and water. The lodge nonetheless provides many of the benefits of a luxury hotel. Prince William and Kate have been here during their honeymoon, and I actually got to stay in their honeymoon suite. Looks a bit different now than it did 2011, but it's sensational. With the priceless addition of a pristine wilderness environment, it's completely unpolluted by artificial light or noise, so the perfect setting for watching the aurora. I'll show you what it looks like in a short video. So this was winter. I hope you noticed the hot tub. It's amazing to be in there when the northern lights are on top of you. So summer at Blatchford looks a little bit different. It's just as exciting, hiking, boating, and an aurora starting mid-August. Another option is for aurora viewing in Yellowknife, Aurora Village. The most popular aurora viewing is indigenously owned. It's located just a short drive outside of Yellowknife and set amongst a gathering of 21 teepees and hilltop viewpoints surrounding a pristine private lake. Each teepee is heated for the guests to relax and wait for the northern lights to appear. Northstar Adventures is an indigenously owned and operated business. They offer adventures in every season, including world-famous Aurora hunting tours, they call them, and multi-day packages of canoeing on the mighty Mackenzie River. Bucket List Tour Company is a fairly new company as well, with their 17-seat luxury coach equipped with washroom, fridge, and full-size TV screen. They offer city tours, Aurora tours, and tours to Cameron Falls, the Nahanni National Park Reserve, and even Wood Buffalo National Park. That's about it. To find out more about the different itineraries to run on Yellowknife, either in summer or in winter, as well as the Dempster Highway and our spectacular waterfall route, just visit our trade lounge at Denkzauber, and I'll just post it in the chat. The password is Insider, and here you can find all the different itineraries in PDF format, as well as maps, guides, a recorded webinar that's a bit more intense, as well as our newsletter archive with all the hot off the press trade news. And here are my contact emails if you want to reach out. And if you have any questions, I'll be here for the time remaining.
Thank you so much. Amazing resources there to carry on this journey of learning about Northwest Territories. I'm impressed because you was presenting and you've put in the chat and you're still sharing at the same time. Michaela, you're a pro.